Yo, y'all know who it is. We back in here reacting to hackers trying to hack an ATM in a bank. I need to learn how to hack so I can do stuff like this. I won't have to be out here. I wouldn't even be on YouTube. I ain't gonna lie to you. But yeah, like and subscribe.
Criminals are interested in return on investment. And the return on investment for an attack like this is much higher because you can target multiple ATMs without leaving your house.
Oh yeah, he ugly.
This is a home-based command center. Think of it as the IT technician for this crime. This is just a standard ATM. So I'm going to withdraw $40 from this ATM. Select English, fund PIN. I'm going to make sure to protect my PIN. I'm going to do withdraw checking for 40. We have two X-Force Red $20 bills.
Money look
I'm gonna
weird.
request $40 again. Let's see how much money I can get out. I'll take a receipt. Now, this time, in fact, if you look at my receipt, it also says $40.
Yo. That's why I need to learn how to hack. I don't even need a job no
One of the
more.
great things about this attack is that the bank
Well,
has no idea
shit,
what's happening. The bank told the ATM to dispense 2 bills. It has no idea that the attacker modified the response and changed it to 10 bills.
And what operating system?
You see everything from XP Embedded, XP, Windows 7, all the way up to more modern variants of Windows.
So you're saying that the most vulnerable versions of Windows are deployed on thousands of ATMs?
Yes, you have a lot of ATMs across the country that still
Because they
run
lazy.
Windows XP.
They stupid.
So
They don't know how to
the
update
type of
nothing.
vulnerabilities that we exploit initially on an ATM are very common. ATMs are architected a very
America
similar way
is
to a home
like,
PC.
they swear it's so
And in fact,
good,
they're
but
oftentimes even
America,
more vulnerable
it's a lot of fucked up
because
shit
of the
going
difficulty
on.
in patching ATMs that are distributed across the wide geographic
And
area.
Americans be
Most of
lazy
the
as
ATMs
hell.
don't have a support staff that's standing there. And if the bank has to send someone out to each ATM to install software, it significantly increases costs. So they're usually very conservative about which patches and which software they push out. This is the receipt printer. Has a standard USB connection. Shows up in Windows just like any other printer. You can actually print Word documents on this. The same is true for the safe. The cash dispenser is also just a USB device. We've printed out our own money, stocked it up. Once the ATM is compromised, that's where it gets a lot more complicated. An attacker has to know how to communicate with the specialized devices. Each vendor has a separate set of hardware that they're going to be using. Every piece of software on an ATM has the potential to be a little bit different. So we create our own custom software when we're performing attacks. The attacker can monitor everything that's going on. For example, the attacker can see what's actually displayed on the screen of the ATM and also observe the network traffic. The highlighted text here is the magnetic stripe data from the card. You can see the 4,000 corresponds to the $40 that Charles requested. A lot of people assume that when an ATM withdraws a process, the bank issues a yes or no response. But in reality, it tells the ATM how many bills to dispense. So in the response, it told the ATM dispense 2 bills, but we can modify it as the attacker, change that 02 to a 10 so that 10 bills are dispensed.
Yeah, that's why I gotta learn how to hack.
And some attackers sitting in a remote location synced up.
Conceivably, he could do it from right outside the ATM, but it makes more sense.
I don't know who he looked like, but he looked like somebody.
He can send
Some actor.
a low-cost criminal employee to go pick up the cash for him.
They not even in America though, so.
This is us taking control of the ATM. Now notice it goes out of service. Sometimes criminals may not want to put a card into the ATM for whatever reason, and they may just want to dispense money. It's often referred to in the industry as jackpotting. It doesn't even require
That's what I need to learn how to do.
David is just going to remotely dispense cash. How often they're updated often depends on the volume of usage for an ATM. But an ATM like this can hold over $200,000. In fact, in certain rare instances, they can be stocked with up to $1 million.
And it's very difficult for banks to detect this in the short run because ATMs don't have a precise way of measuring how many bills are in the back. It's just a counter. It's really only if the criminals empty the ATM completely of cash that warning bells go off. So a lot of the technology that is needed to defend
I'm about to learn how to
things are
hack.
already on
I
the
don't
market.
give a fuck no more.
For example, having encrypted network connections between the ATM and the bank. While that's been available for literally decades now, it's surprising how many banks are still using insecure network communication.
When an ATM like this is compromised, it's the consumer that pays in the form of increased fees. So this actually runs a variant of Windows 7.
Is that common for ATMs?
Yeah. So it's actually even common to see XP. Yeah, I mean, so when you've got something that basically puts out money like this, you don't want to mess with it.
I ain't gonna lie to you. What I learned from that video is I need to learn how to hack. But I've been saying that. Hacking been the wave, like. But like and subscribe for more though. I'm out of here.